is downtown Napier with its Art Deco buildings. I think 1931 they had a really big earthquake and it flattened Napier, and they have rebuilt, in the 30s with the Art Deco style, which is pretty cool. And Napier's a really cool little city. Well, it's a little town. I think it's sister cities with Hastings, and Hastings is about 20 k's away, and it's 85,000 people. So Napier's 65,000. But this is where the cruise ships, they pull into port here. So while Hastings is bigger, Napier's a much nicer place, and they're both quite flat. There's a little bit of a rise up on the left, and that's really the only hill in the city. But it's got a lovely foreshore, really long foreshore, and just up here a little bit they've got some like pools outside, and Ruby and I thought they were a little bit crazy because there's actually people in the pools, but they're geothermically heated. Yeah, in there they're doing laps. So I think Ruby and I will have to go and check them out one of these days, but not today because we have just washed our hair.
And to all of our whānau who are in their waka, ngā mihi nui kia koutou, 87.5 is where it's at. You will hear
we're in the
DJ Friction
Hastings
on the table.
showgrounds.
He's bringing the music to us tonight. And of course,
fireworks display happening soon. It's the Maori New Year they're celebrating.
A big shout out to our sponsors.
We thought we'd check that out as something to do for tonight, for a Friday night. And today we spent at Napier. Beautiful
and enjoy
day.
your night at Hawama.
Really nice and warm.
Matariki,
that's what it is. It's Maori New Year. So we had lunch on the foreshore in Napier. The foreshore is lovely in Napier. It goes for miles and miles. Like, it's a really big bay. So we just relaxed and just hung about and potted about in Napier, and now we're across in Hastings to see the fireworks. And Ruby's pretty happy that we don't actually have to walk anywhere. We can sit in our cars and watch it, like drive-in movie style. But we just hopped out of the car to have a wander down to see what was happening down the other end, all the food vendors, and check out the crowd and smile at people. It's funny how they pop after, because sound travels slower than light. It's Saturday 11th of July, it's 7:30, and as you can see the sun is just coming up over the horizon now. I've been sitting there just watching the dawn, and it's really nice to have a little bit of time where the sky's lightening up, which we haven't had in the South Island, which we're starting to get a bit here on the east coast of the North Island. I'm not even sure what this place is. We came quite late last night after the fireworks, which was magnificent. They were so cool. It was really wonderful to hear the oohs and the ahs of the little kids watching the fireworks. I think that was really enjoyable, and it took a little while to get out of there with that big crowd, but that's okay. We're not in a hurry. We don't have a deadline, which is really cool. So we decided, instead of free camping close to town, there was one in Clive that was on the river. We decided we'd come to the beach. So it was a little bit further, but we're not in a hurry, and it's dark, and I'm a little bit more confident with driving at night now. So I decided we would come out to the ocean, and we have to drive the same road back because I've always been a bit reluctant to drive somewhere at night and miss out on the scenery, as well as, the roads are a bit of a worry with the curves and things. So we'll be able to see this road when we go back in the morning. Morning now, when Ruby gets up halfway through the day. Yeah, so I've been laying there listening to the waves on this sandy beach, just outside of, I think it's just south of Hastings. We've come south, and today we're going to head to Rotorua, which is about 3.5 hours away, and Ruby's really keen to get there and smell what Rotorua smells like. We're just parked up the top there, listening to the birds chirp and the waves come in, and just watching that sun come up.